Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto, and there is a lot to unpack as usual. Now, let's start off with this whole rumor that SpaceX has dumped $373 million worth of Bitcoin. We have yet to confirm it, right? It was an article in the Wall Street Journal, and I don't know what else is going on. I'm still waiting to see if other places pick it up. I'm waiting to see if Elon is actually going to confirm or deny the rumor. We'll see what happens. But this should be a lesson in a rumor like this from somebody like that can rock markets. And you're talking about even the stock market had gone down. So doing this was kind of like a double hit. So pay attention, do your own research, and be aware. What I would also say is do not panic sell. The same way I tell people don't FOMO into something is the same way I tell people to not panic sell. I mean, you have to make your decisions based on your own financial needs. But panic selling can be just as bad as FOMOing into something. Do your own research and make sure you're making the right move for your money. Okay? Just give it thought. I want you to think about things. I don't care what move you make, but I want you to make moves that are as sure-footed as possible for you and your family. Next up, Judge Torres has allowed the SEC to file an interlocutory appeal is the word I was looking for, against the Ripple ruling. Now, what does that mean? It means that, sure, you can file an appeal, but Johnny Deaton, you need to follow that guy. This attorney, he is on it like a hawk. He's all over it. And he's like, listen, go ahead, file the appeal. He called the filing of the appeal a while ago. So, you got to listen to this guy. And what he said was, listen, what they seem to be going after is the ruling based off of the categorization of the transactions that were done. And he's saying, well, Judge Rakoff did not categorize any of it. The SEC did. And that's going to be a big deal in their appeal, and he's expecting a loss for the SEC. I kind of expect a loss for the SEC. They didn't bring a good case. They didn't bring a strong case, straight up. I do wonder about the lack of decentralization when it comes to Ripple. Vitalik Buterin had said, well, listen, are they really a crypto given that they are so centralized? And I wonder about that. I really do wonder about that. So we'll see. I'm not going to make a decision on that, but I do wonder about it. Something else that happened is the Federal Reserve went after Farmington State Bank. You probably don't know who they are. Wow, that lightning strike was right on top of me. You might have seen the flash behind me. But they went after Farmington State Bank because they were in bed with FTX. And then they cut a deal with the regulators that said they would not deal in crypto. Well, they went and they dealt in crypto. So they effed around, and now they're finding out. So their bank is closing. Done. Taken over. And I'm expecting, formal charges to be brought against people and not just the bank. So that's something to pay attention to. Something else that caught my eye is, there are a lot of people out there that are carrying a lot of debt. And DCG's Genesis is one of those companies that's carrying a lot of debt. They owed FTX $4 billion. And they just cut a deal to pay $175 million to get rid of that $4 billion debt. Something in my eye, and I just can't deal with it right now. I'm pretty sure everybody would like to have that. I didn't do the math on a percentage or anything like that. But that's insane. That's nuts. But they've got problems, and they've got to find ways to cut costs, reserve cash, reserve liquidity, and build their war chest because they're going to court against Gemini, you know, over that whole earn program. So that's to be expected, that they're going to be closing out some of these things and trying to come to quick conclusions wherever they can. Something else that caught my attention that had slid under my radar for a while. I did not know that MasterCard has a CBDC partner program. Yeah. Like, what? A CBDC partner program is what's going on. And I was just like, holy moly. You want to know who signed up for that partner program? Ripple and Consensus. I'm really keying in on Ripple. I want to find out how deep it goes with Consensus, but clearly Ripple's in the game. The whole idea for this partnership program is to bring all of these partners to find innovative projects to work on with central banks. When you say innovative programs, that means a CBDC. And how that CBDC can get implemented for a central bank. That's what's big. That's huge. So I'm kind of like, we should be paying attention to that. We really should be paying attention to that. So anyway, you know what we should do? That's right. We should get into the numbers. And I'm going to do it kind of quick. But first, there you go. I want to show you a little something. Told you we were working on it, and we are. Here's Grow My Bag. We're starting to, you know, feel things out, you know, put things in place and see how everything works. But this is Grow My Bag, and we're getting really, really close to launching it. And this is what it would look like on a desktop. We're getting really, really close to launching it. So wish us luck. I mean, I want to have a conversation with people, and I want to share ideas, but I want to do it in a place where, you know, people's videos aren't going to get taken down for some dumb stuff. They're going to get taken down based on fact-based reporting. More importantly, it's not even the fact that videos get taken down. It's really just the shysters that are out there. And I wanted to create an environment just for that conversation. Anyway, as we get to the numbers, let's go to the big picture just so you can see all that big, beautiful red. It's red all over the, not just a faint red, but look at this deep, deep, deep red. Bitcoin down 26,000, Ethereum down 1693, BNB, XRP, Matic, SHIB, everybody has tanked. Everybody's tanked. And I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, what an opportunity to DCA. That's all I can think of is just DCA. For me and my kids, that's what we're doing. Look at what you can do. I mean, you could sell right here. I don't think this is, I mean, could it go down further? Yeah, of course it can. Of course it can. But I literally think that we can weather the storm. Facts. If you look at this, look at this. Look how much the precipitous drop that was. Bam, real fast. Right straight through my floor at 28.28. My next floor is 25,211. After that, my next floor is 20,160. And this is what I'm paying attention to. You see that bottom set right there? You have my green band. You see that line right here, You could tell by the crosshairs. My green band is at 26,475, and we're just right there. I'm hoping and praying that we, get back above and stay within my green band. We did dip below, but we'll see if we can get back to where that was. All right, looking at it, we're just above at 26,585. I'm hoping we stay within that band. It is a very big deal that we stay within that band, right, on the low end, and then come out on the high end, obviously. If you look across, yeah, everybody's in the red. Nobody, I mean, even look at this. I mean, 0.33, 0.44. That's nobody's moved. This is lateral. This is all down. This is all downward spiral. This is interesting though. Shiba Inu up 1%. That's interesting. And look at who's still up for the year. Solana, even though they've had tons of outages. Ethereum is still up for the year. Bitcoin is still up for the year. Cardano is still up for the year. Polkadot, Shiba Inu, big ways, Bitcoin Cash. You got to pay attention to these things. I am not in crypto for the short haul. I'm in crypto for the long haul, and that's why I pay attention to this. All right? Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. Hope you like what I'm doing. Hope to catch you on another day. Questions, answers, suggestions are welcomed. Have a good one. Bye-bye.